Carpool Podcast, bro. First episode.
Yeah.
You need to start off with a bang.
Yeah, it needs to be done right.
What's up, lads?
Yeah!
That only took about 8 attempts.
Don't have high expectations.
Yeah, don't worry, I don't.
Right, Carpool Podcast, so here with Ciarán Dunne. I don't know what I said there before, I was just a bit nervous and all. Welcome to the podcast.
I'm shaking.
How are you?
Not too bad, lads. What's happening?
All good. Yeah, I'm just a bit stressed out. Why didn't you say anything, bro?
Bro, you just did the introduction.
You're not saying anything.
He's driving, man. He's concentrating.
Leaving me to do all the heavy work here. I head direct over the rat in my car and now fucking... we have to drive with some fella from Coolock in our car. So where are we going? What's the name of the cafe? You're going to plug it?
The Coffee Lounge Coolock.
Right.
Lovely.
Serious breakfast.
Is it nice, yeah?
Yeah, banging breakfast.
Alright, because I love a good breakfast. It's hard to get a good breakfast now as well.
Yeah, I hate a posh breakfast. You know when you go somewhere and it's all organic.
Oh,
And
Oh really? Yeah. I
yeah,
thought you would have been right
no, give me like a deli.
yeah.
Greasy, filth. Like I'm not paying. I don't want to be paying 20 quid for a fry.
Yeah.
I don't see the point in it. Like,
No,
don't
yeah,
see the point in it. It's a
No,
waste.
fuck that.
It has to be original. Like it's just made in your gaff. Like, do you know what I mean? That's a
I love them spots where it feels like it's going to like your auntie's gaff.
Yeah.
There's a load of L ones working there or something like that. Yeah.
Have you ever been down to the Right Boy?
No, there's a few spots I keep wanting to go to. Right Boy looks unreal.
That's that. Like they're all just. It's all your fucking.
That's the
aunties in there,
breakfast
like,
roll one, isn't it?
That's
Yeah,
what we're talking about.
What do you mean?
Have you not been listening?
Who was talking about that? When we was getting set up, like?
What?
When were you talking about this?
No, who said they're talking about it? We just said it to him.
Breakfast roll, that is now.
I'm sorry about him, man. Honestly, honest.
What's going on?
What are you talking about?
Fuck off. Right Boy is breakfast rolls, so now.
Yeah.
And we're not talking about like a normal breakfast. Are we not going for a full breakfast? Or are we going for a breakfast roll?
We can get a breakast roll. Like, they do breakfast roll.
Fuck you,
We're going there, but we're just talking about what our breakfast places.
fuck you anyway, you prick. Right. We get into a couple of little quick fire questions just to kind of get the ball rolling. I know you've done my fucking head has gone here.
Sorry,
A death row
Yeah.
series. I don't know if you've answered yourself, but what would be your death row meal?
Mine changes all the time. I'm a bit of an indecisive prick, so it's like today I'm in the humour of this, today I'm in the humour of that. But starters would be like tapas, like you know the small little bits like that.
What
you know.
would you get now though?
Calamari,
Calamari.
100%.
You like the little squids, you know, under?
The chipperonis, like the baby fried squids, tops as well, them too.
Yeah, you wouldn't like that,
love
would you?
chippers. I love chippers.
Just like there's about 6 or 7 things. Mains, I'd probably go for a roast. I just feel like
nice.
have to. You want that bit of comfort.
That's roast beef, yeah.
Yeah,
Just
right.
like
If you're going out to like a carvery, that's sort of like that's what I'd want.
Yeah.
He's biting at his tongue. Keep
Keep talking.
My dad's a carvery shop.
Oh, does he actually? Yeah.
Out in Dean's Grange. Yeah, if I was number 1 in Leinster now a few times, I don't know. Something like
If you wanted to go.
If you want to go right now, like, fuck your fucking breakfast rolls, whatever.
Get a carvery at 10 o'clock in the morning.
What's your carby now? What are you going for?
Oh, roast beef and everything on it. Like,
Do you get chips with your carby?
I wouldn't be against it, like but it wouldn't be my first option to get chips. Like,
Before, well, we were still mates, like, but kind of used to just get chips, mashed potatoes and roast potatoes. No veg around. He did.
I don't eat mashed
Wait,
potatoes.
no mashed potatoes and just roast and chips.
And stuff.
No veg around, and then with that.
and then a kilo of gravy over the top of
Oh
it.
yeah, and a gravy boat. Yeah.
Just as a sip, like.
Yeah.
And then what for dessert?
Apple crumble.
Oh yeah, I was actually saying that.
Ice cream as well, then cold vanilla ice cream with a warm apple crumble.
Did you ever see that video? I don't know if you've seen him. That comedian Aaron Chen. He's like Asian, but he's from Australia.
Oh, with the glasses. He has the kind of mullet, like.
Yeah.
He's
Did
gas.
you see the clip of when his when his family first moved to Australia? Like his dad, like wasn't really in the culture, do you know that way? He was like straight from Asia, so he didn't really know like much of the American culture or like English culture or anything like that.
Thank God, because he was in Australia. It wouldn't come in handy.
The kid got a fucking apple crumble for his fucking dessert in school one day,
Right.
and he asked his dad to make it when he went home, and his dad didn't know how to make it, and the only way he could describe it was fucking apples and bread, so he gave
An apple sandwich.
It's so fucking funny. But yeah, that's a solid death row meal, to be fair.
Yeah, that is a good one.
That's
a nanny's dream.
Yeah.
Well, it's a bit mad, yeah. It's Spanish for a starter and then straight into a roast.
Yeah.
But with your death meal, you can mix and match. We've had this debate loads of times.
Yeah, like I feel like people always just narrow themselves on something. Like I'm like, surely you want a bit of everything.
Yeah. But see, for me, I like that when it all blends in together. Do you know that way?
Yeah, but with your death row meal, you can have whatever the fuck you want.
I know you can.
You just be like this and all. Those prawns wouldn't match that curry.
Yeah, but you
and
can
all.
go to.
That isn't the wine I wanted. Like.
Well, I can go to a restaurant and order wings and then get a steak afterwards, but I don't like that. I just don't think they go. Like.
Right.
Do you not agree now?
No one is your dead row meal. Well, come on, you're making the shoulders.
What was the one you wanted to ask?
What was my one
The
again?
first.
Oh yeah. So, what age are you, Ciarán?
26.
Same here, yeah. When did you start cooking?
About 15, 16, around that. Like, and by cooking, it was sticking a load of chicken fillets in the oven, boiling a pot of rice and boiling a pot of broccoli. Like,
that was gonna be my first question. That was gonna be the question. What was the first thing you actually ever proper said, or I'm cooking this like?
So I was a swimmer for years. Like, I raced competitively in swimming.
Oh shit, really?
So when summers came around, our training went up because obviously you're doing like double sessions most days. And I just knew had no clue about nutrition. Obviously, my man and dad were in work because actual adults and had to fucking work. All I knew I had to eat, so I was like, man, will you show us how to like and obviously just being like 16, I was like, chicken, rice, broccoli, this is what I need. Like, but
that was the first thing you
did, that would have been like every week, just making like a huge tray of chicken, a huge pot of rice and a huge thing of fucking broccoli. Like.
Just plain chicken?
I'm pretty sure for a long while. Like,
and then when would you have started getting into cooking like?
Properly?
Yeah.
Would have been college. I would have started doing a bit more then, and then I'd say most of it came during lockdown.
Oh really? Yeah.
Like when I started the page, like I'd gotten a bit handy at a few things, but I'd say just cause I'd been cooking basic shit for myself for so long, I had the confidence to be like, oh, I want to know how to make that. I want to know how to make this. So most of the start of the page was me more learning how to make things.
And just watching videos and just fucking copying that.
Basically, yeah. I
didn't learn much making tapas or roast dinners and all. An apple crumble on top, apple sandwiches.
So you were literally just learning from the start and video.
To an extent, yeah. Well, for a long while I didn't do videos. It was just photos. Like just photos. Yeah.
On Instagram, obviously.
Yeah, because like TikTok hadn't started, I don't think, and then Reels weren't really a thing. Like, so I was just taking like the photo of the end result.
Oh fuck, man! And that got you going. Like that got you a bit of an audience from that, did it?
Yeah, like I would have been, because it was lockdown as well, and I was only after leaving a job like 2 weeks before fucking lockdown hit. So, I was cooking like 2 or 3 times a day, taking like loads of photos and trying to make it look pretty and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then I think everyone else was just bored and they're like, this is something to watch, like, or look at. Like.
And food is
Food,
just
I think everyone was cooking and baking during lockdown. It was just something to do.
Bacon was a big one, wasn't
Massive,
it?
yeah. Everyone making banana.
Remember the first video you done?
Like the first actual video?
Yeah, like you might did you record first and then maybe do a voiceover a bit later after that?
Oh no, I recorded and it was like me trying to talk to camera, but I stopped doing it because I'm not good at recording myself.
Yeah.
I'm a bit awkward. Like I'm one of them where I don't stop talking and everyone's like, what do you mean you're awkward? I'm like, no, because if I don't stop talking there's no awkward silences.
Yeah.
So I think it was, I want to say it was Oreo cookies. That's the first one I can remember. There might have been one before that, but I think Oreo cookies would have been the first one I recorded.
Like you made your own Oreo cookies?
Yeah.
Oh shit, man.
How to do that?
I have a video.
Hold on, yeah. Can you remember which one popped off? Like, did you have a video where you go, that's that one fucking?
It wasn't, I don't think it was, the first thing that kind of went mad was roasties for me.
Yeah, he was only talking.
I was only talking, man, your roasties get me going. Oh, they were on, man.
Yeah, I think the first thing that people started like sharing around was roasties, and I think it made it on, you know, like Archbishop of Banterbury, you know that?
Oh yeah.
I only had like, 4 or 5k followers.
And fair in saying that, yeah. I remember being over the moon hitting 100.
Yeah.
And I just got, one of the lads sent it to me and he's like, this page is after putting up your photos of your roasties. And then obviously people were tagging me in the comments to see it. But in like the space of a week, or like 3 or 4 days, I got like 4,000 followers.
From that?
Yeah.
That is
But it was like that page, and then like a few other main pages just share. I was like, I don't know why they're sharing me roasties, but I was like, grand, I'll take the followers. Like,
That is fucking whopper, man. And when was that? When was your first roastie that went big? Like,
that maybe.
Your first roastie,
What was your
What is
first?
that wrong?
great,
What is that wrong?
I'd say it was 2022, maybe.
And you started in the whole thing in 2020, did you?
Yeah, literally Paddy's Day 2020.
Oh, was it?
It was
Yeah.
It was like a week before lockdown.
Right.
I'd left the job and I'd always posted like clips of food on my story and all.
What were you working as, if you don't mind?
Then
Yeah.
Halifax.
Alright. So it
Uh,
wasn't any food related?
no, I was building bikes.
Oh, no
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah. Left that. I was just fed up with the job, and I kind of had one semi lined up, and then obviously left. Had been putting up stories of food, and a few people had texted me being like, "You should post recipes." And I remember thinking, "What are you on about? That's weird."
That's mad, yeah.
I was like, "I'm not doing that." And then it was my last day in the job, and that's when kind of there was rumours of lockdown happening. You know, like people were flooding supermarkets. You know, taking all the Jack's roll and everything. Like. So that evening, I remember being like, "Oh, I want to make something nice for myself to like celebrate leaving the job."
Yeah.
And I'd put up a story, and a few of the lads had said like, "Would you not start doing this?" And you know, when it's the lads, not just randomers you have now.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, grand. So I threw it up, and that just started. So I did that for a few days, just because I was like, I'll do this to fill time till I start the new job.
Yeah.
And then lockdown hit, so I was like, well, I don't think I'm getting that job now, which I
Get the
didn't.
cooking. Did you not get it now?
No, I didn't. They kind of were like, well, we're on a hiring freeze. We're not doing. So it wasn't working for like 5 or 6 months. So I was just cooking for the ha-ha. Like.
That's fucking...
I walked out, obviously.
Eventually, yeah.
Are you working now, or?
No, like I was working on site then for 2.5, for 3 years, and then that kind of went out the window last year because of an injury. But the page kind of blew up again while that was happening.
Yeah.
So I wasn't working, kind of just said on posting videos, just started going mental.
That's fucking...
Like I think I was on 15k followers after 3.5 years.
Really?
And then in the space of 6 months, I went from 15k to like 80.
That's mad, isn't it?
So that just made me, and then I started.
Was that just consistency, or was there any video that made?
I think it was
roasties.
It was the series. I started a series just out of like, fuck this sort of a mentality, because I got into a bad habit of like, I see you make this and it go viral.
Yeah.
I have to make it tomorrow to try to get on that buzz.
Yeah.
I kind of hated doing that because I'm like, I don't want to make this today.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not
You're just
hungry
doing
for
it for
this.
the
Like,
sake of it,
so I just started that Simple Things series, and it was just purely like
I remember
basics, like, you know, the stuff your mum made, the stuff you had on holidays, stuff you grew up eating. I was like, this is the stuff I want to show people how to make.
Yeah, I actually converted me. I think it was on a different one though, the Coddle one. That wasn't the Simple Things, was it?
There was one. There was a more recent one a couple of weeks ago, but there was one in the Simple Things as well.
I used to eat Coddle or anything like that, and then I seen your video. I was like, fuck it, I'm going and getting it. Got all the ingredients, whatever it was.
He actually slags me for eating coddles, like, and then you
Man.
did it and he thought it was the coolest thing.
Connor, actually, I'll show you this mad thing. You'd love this.
Coddle's banging, isn't it?
Man, I love a bowl of
His
coddle.
Coddle is a nice shit. I haven't tried his one, but the one I made off of his recipe,
It was
fucking
banging.
whopper.
I used to love coming in from school and smelling coddle on, like, coddle or a stew when you walked in from school. Used to love that.
You'll get me going there.
What are you sleeping on? He's at the point of sleep.
So we're getting a carb read and we're going to go for a coddle.
There was stews I liked when I was younger, but I kind of went off the older I got. Just more converted.
I haven't tried a stew yet. Have you got a stew episode?
You've never had a stew?
No, mad stew. Just no loving it around like that, that sort of way. My ma's from Ballymun, so
I haven't done one this year. There was one in that series last year. There was a stew, like a beef and Guinness stew.
we'll have to go back and watch that then and try it out, because, as I said, my ma's from Ballymun. There's no love in her cooking whatsoever.
Just whacked it, everything whacked into the pot. Like,
she put screws and like razor blades in it and all sorts. It's mad, like. Is there anything you love to eat but you hate cooking for yourself?
ooh.
That's your question.
Yeah,
sorry.
he's about to say that's
Hang
my
on,
question.
go back.
I'm like, that's fucking my question.
Yeah, you asking everyone.
We'll edit it out. I love to eat and hate to make.
Like, it could be just a taste
Just a-
too
just a-
long, or like it's so much to it, or you hate the smell of it? Like, for example, I hate cooking mince. I hate
Yeah, I'd say,
steak.
like, I nearly feel like
Yeah.
burgers.
Yeah.
Like,
Burgers, yeah.
I just feel like, it's not that they're an effort, but I'm just like, I'd rather go get one somewhere.
Yeah, no.
Nice burger and wings. My dad also has a burger shop. If you wanna
So then after the coddle and shit.
Fucking hell, gonna be rolling home. But yeah, I do agree with that. And I'm also...
There's probably something, but there's probably something more, and I'll think about it. But that's like the first thing. I'm like, it just feels like a pox at times.
Yeah. I used to think mashed potatoes were a bit of a hassle because you have to boil them and then mash them.
Yeah.
And I think there's like 2 steps to that. It's not like you just cook it now. No one agree with me now.
No.
This fella cooked moushies for like 6 days in a row.
Yeah, you're keeping out milk.
See, like most of my buzz from cooking isn't the end result.
It's the heroin you take
the-
before.
Spiking myself throughout. Like, going left up. Not this. Is it this one? Yeah, see where that fucking Audi just went?
Oh yeah, so up this one. Oh yeah.
No, well, not that.
That's a bike lane.
Yeah. What were we saying?
Your buzz comes from what?
Yeah, so I don't actually give a fuck about eating the food.
Right.
Like, it doesn't bother me if I'm making it for someone else and I don't get to taste it.
Oh really? Yeah.
Where, like, I enjoy making it. Yeah, like,
right.
that's where I actually have me fun of it. Like, a lot of the time I lose interest in what I'm cooking, like, to eat it.
I do,
Because I'm cooking it for, like, so long. I'm like, I actually don't care if I eat this right now.
Tasting
Like,
it along the way and all that
yeah,
shit as well.
where I'll end up eating something while I'm cooking it and I'm like, I'm not actually hungry now, like,
Yeah, I
you
know
can
what
eat that.
you mean. That's a mad one, yeah.
You'd probably get that as well if your ma didn't cook all your food for you.
Here we go. I love
Changes his bed as well.
Yes, she does.
He was talking before this.
How do you do now?
No, I do love cooking as well. Not you're slagging me, but I do. Do you have that and you do when you're cooking? Like, obviously you record everything, but I always have, like, when I'm starting, right, when I'm prepping, I always put on a little bit of music. I do. And
See, I love, that's the one thing about the videos, I can't really be having music in the background because it makes one editing worse.
Yeah, true.
And then if I have to mute it, then like I think people love the whole ASMR things, like things being chopped and where the music in the background I kind of got, and then a voiceover on top of that. There's just so much going on.
True. Yeah.
So I like cooking when I don't have to record because that means I can actually put music on and do have a bit of a ha more so, and like camera needs to go here, this needs to go there, right? I need to get a clip of this next.
Yeah, Jesus, man. That's a lot to it, isn't it?
Yeah.
And how often do you actually, how many videos would you a week of you actually just cooking?
Last few weeks has been non-existent just because I haven't been arsed with it. But before that, I'd say for a long while it was 5-ish average a week. But there was, the odd week where it'd be 7.
Yeah. I know.
Just because I got it done, or whatever I was making one day, I was able to get like 2-3 videos out of it. Like,
Will you base now, going into the next week, like, will you base, I'm going to do this for a video, this for a video, this
yeah,
for a video?
as much as I can, especially because I'm doing all the Christmas bits now.
Oh, class.
So I need to kind of plan it out because I can't just make roasties and nothing else. Because I'm like, it's just a tray of roasties, like, or a tray of stuffing tomorrow. Like, man, dad looking at me like, yes, sound. So I kind of have to be like, so yesterday I made a honey roast ham roasties and like maple glazed carrots and parsnips. But like, that's grand, that's dinner sorted now. Like,
that won't last till Christmas though, will it? It might go off. Like.
You freeze it, man, there's microwave it then.
Do you ever actually just cook something for the video and like just
That's
throw
what
it
I was
away?
going to say. Oh, would you ever, like when you cook something now, would you be like, oh fuck, I should have recorded that? Look at you.
There's the odd time,
to record every time you cook, like.
Yeah, big time. Or I'm like, I'm doing this. It's nearly like I may as well. But then I'm like, I don't want everything to be content. Like, I hate the idea of everything being a video or an opportunity. Like, just do it because you want to do it.
Exactly. Then you feel like you have no life. You feel like you're just being... Like,
everything's just me on that screen. Like,
true. The ASMR thing is a mad one, isn't it? Like, the last few years it's become...
I like some ASMR jokes. Other ones make my skin crawl. So, like, the whole tapping and all, I don't
still watch it a little bit for the little few seconds, don't you?
Yeah, and then I start getting that shiver down my neck.
Yeah, up your bum and all, I hate that. You get that sometimes, like, oh, I like that. But yeah, so
And now it's the mukbangs and all. They're, the folks that are like, and now I do it. And they're whispering in the mic, and then you're listening to them chew. No, that'd make me sick.
Yeah, I'm the same. I like the whole preparation, like, as you said, cutting everything and all.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's a little bit.
Yeah,
that's
lovely.
Can you do it now?
Lads, I have everything with me.
He actually has a serious question about cooking as well, don't you? About his favourite
What is it?
His favourite thing.
What
This will get edited now, but you have a nice
What is
question.
it?
Funny question.
Oh yeah. We just team you up like that though. Now it's not going to be funny now.
Go on.
I'll ask you a different question, then we might come back to it.
Right.
Throw it in. It's probably kind of similar to the dead row one, but what is there any one food that you think you could eat for the rest of your life? I know that's a bit of a basic one.
Toasties.
Toasties?
100%.
Yeah.
Oh,
From-
I was expecting that.
Like a nasty toasty.
Nah,
with
like
Cadbury
ham.
cream egg
I'm
on it.
talking
Will you watch it?
as
Oh, yeah.
basic as like a ham and cheese toasty, butter on the outside. Like the amount of times that's been my dinner, because like especially in the old job I was in when I was working on site, between trying to get other things done after work, it's 8 o'clock in the evening. I'm like, I'm not cooking something now,
Yeah,
so it'll be just a toasty, and I'd never get tired of that.
Yeah.
Never get tired of that.
But does it when you go to like a carvery, right, and you get like the proper
He's
ham,
talking about his dad again.
like in the Grange pub,
Where my dad works.
you get the proper ham. It's not just
Yeah.
packeted ham.
Oh,
That's unbelievable.
yeah,
I like that.
there's definitely, you can make a toasty better, but I don't mind it just being
Just a shitty
yeah.
little ham. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree with him. Sometimes the toasties just have to have the original.
No, I do like that, but I like it when it's like real.
I like a fancy toasty,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
for
yeah.
myself, it's everything that's in the fridge is going into it
I
half the
agree.
time. Like.
I do agree. No, don't get me wrong. It's nice to go out and get that.
You
the odd
agree
time.
with everyone, man, except me. Like
no,
everyone
man.
except me. He
But
just loves
Not
it.
everyone's dad's a chef and brings home turkey on a Wednesday. Like, do you know what I mean? Ham on a Friday. Like sometimes just go to the fridge. Nice little. Do you know what I like as well? Wafer ham. I'm a wafer
Yeah.
ham. Oh, banging.
That's a bit childish, I think.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, grow up.
It is a bit childish, isn't it? It is nice that.
What'd you say?
Grow up, man. Billy Bear
I
roll.
was about to say, yeah. The Paw Patrol one nowadays, that's alright. But no, sometimes you just can't be the classic, man. Come on, just admit it, like.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
G coleslaw and all that in your ham roll.
No.
No.
I'm actually not a big coleslaw
Are you not?
fan. No, I
Are
was
you?
never into it, yeah.
Are you a picky eater?
No,
Isn't
I'd eat ant.
Yeah.
I'd eat fucking ant.
Have you got any weird food combinations? We're rolling in with the fucking icebreakers
Food
now,
combos.
but-
I always get asked that, but I don't think there was anything weird that like I consistently had growing up that like no one else would have eaten.
Yeah,
I don't think I have any anything like that.
Do you have anything weird that you
I've
Sorry, I
made-
didn't hear that question, bro. I thought it was in a bike lane.
Trying not to kill a pedestrian.
Oh, fuck, I know where we are. So,
Yeah.
where are we going up here? Up by
Like if we're just
Carpool?
we'd go down the coast for a bit. Like we going up past Raheny and like coming into Clontarf, then into Raheny.
Grand.
And
Do you want to
then
tell me when to turn over
yeah,
there?
and then we can just loop back around there.
Perfect, yeah.
John to drive the car for you as well. Like,
But like,
Ask me a few questions.
I'll reach over like. I'll do the gears, you do the steering.
I'll do the gear. I told you I'm lovely down here. I'm lovely down
What was that question you asked him there and you asked me?
right,
weird.
food combinations.
Weird food combinations. Oh.
I don't think I have any. You know, people who like eat meanie sandwiches or something.
Yeah.
So like, that's not that weird, but like,
You think this is weird? I think I used to do all the time. Has to be brown bread, right? Toasted medallions or crispy rashers, like sweet chili sauce.
sweet chili
Yeah,
sauce
that's a
on
mad one.
everything.
People said that was a mad
Sweet
one.
chili
That is
sauce
a
on
mad one.
everything you guys
No,
have.
man, don't judge. Honestly, do it, right? Just it's.
Yeah, I'll
plain
make
and
it
simple.
tomorrow.
Plain and simple.
There's one that I remember making that was just a weird combo because in my head it made sense. I made like a toasty, a ham and cheese toasty with jam and peanut butter on it, like. Because I was gonna make, I basically wanted, I was like, do you reckon you could do like a jam and peanut butter toasty? I was like, that'd be nice, and at the same time I was like, I want a ham and cheese toasty. So I was like, just put them
And
together.
this was pre-mustache, was it?
Yeah. It was well before that.
Because
Like,
if you had the mustache, I'd say that makes sense.
yeah, pedo behaviour. Like.
And was it nice?
Yeah, it was lovely. I haven't made it again since, but like I had a few gargles in me when I made it, so
Oh, right.
that could have been the reasoning behind it. Like
That's a big
I've
influence.
had a chicken burger with peanut butter on it. It's nice.
I've said, there's the spot that does it with Biscoff sauce on it as
Oh,
well,
really?
isn't there? Yeah, Loudon Bay or something. I
See,
think
when
it's
it has
called.
peanut butter, it's like a satay, type thing, chicken satay.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh, you love a bit of the old fucking. What's that thing you just said again?
Satay.
No,
Peanut
before
butter.
that. No, I'm gone blank. Biscoff.
Biscoff.
Oh, lads, I'm only
Unreal.
on that the last 2 years or something.
I'd eat jars of it.
Oh,
That's why I've done not buy it because I'm just every so often I'm like, I'll just have a spoon.
I don't think I've ever even really tried it. I've had the biscuits already.
Oh, it's nice
The biscuits don't compare.
No.
Nah,
No,
the biscuits
no.
are
It just
nothing in
doesn't appeal to
comparison.
me to have that on a slice of bread or something like.
Oh, no.
I'd have it over Nutella, like.
Really?
Biscoff,
Yeah.
100%, yeah.
I could probably agree with that. I'd probably agree with that.
Well, because you're going to agree with everything everyone else says except me, like, do you know what I mean?
But you've never had it, but I swear to God, I made you look, who the fuck do I know in Coolock? Nobody! No, but it's fucking banging. Do you know what it's like? You know when people say, like, you know when places start getting, like, the inside of a Kinder Bueno, you can get a Marks and Spencer's.
Oh, but that's nice, like.
No, this is nicer.
Is it?
It's never, this is like, the other way, it's like, it's what you kind of think it is. This is a Biscoff, man, but 10 times nicer.
Now I'll be a funny video now if you done that video where you never see the lads like, I love chocolate, I love the Easter bunny, I leave the Easter bunny, and I'm just covered in Biscoff. we all do that as like a little
Yeah, we all get a few jars now.
It's alright to get covered in that, like.
I'll do your back if you do mine. Like.
This is gorgeous over here. No,
What's your favourite cooking appliance?
I love the oven, lads.
A little bit of a Sylvia Plath about you, isn't it? You get that here, you don't know all about that.
Oh, that's a cracker.
Just want to warm myself up for a second, lads.
Do you use an air fryer much?
Yeah, fair. Like, I wouldn't use it for most things, but like frozen chips and all, yeah.
You bring a TikTok around with 100,000 followers and you want to ask us to see us. He's this fella, we have to make it and you're asking.
Do you have it with you?
And what sentence would you use on that? Like,
what one do you have?
everything is just cooked in the air fryer, just pretend.
Nice roast potatoes. Yeah, I know you have Nathan, but do they look good? They're not your roast potatoes now, obviously, but I do them in the air fryer.
Yeah, it's just a small, like, people act like it's this mad gadget, but it's just a small oven, like.
That's all it is.
That's all it is. It's just, like, it gets hotter faster, so if you're making frozen bits,
a bit quicker.
Yeah.
In the oven. Cheaper as well, because obviously.
Less electric. Yeah. He's raw mature here, aren't we, lads?
Start talking about mortgages now.
Oh, this fellow gets excited now.
So what you were saying there about starting TikTok and all, obviously, have you got any plans or any like goals? I know that's a bit fucking to talk about, but would you like to even walk in?
Yeah, I'd like to. I did a couple of pop-ups over.
Oh, we've seen this actually in colleges and stuff like that.
Yeah, did that, and then there was like a local spot in Raheny. I did toasties there for a day, sold cookies out of it. A few other spots I kind of like stocked cookies for a few days. So I'd like to kind of get doing that properly, like, because I feel like I nearly have too much time on my hands. Like I don't like thinking too much. I'd rather have something a couple of days a week that I actually know I'm going to do. Yeah. But a lot of the time I'm like, what am I doing this week?
Yeah.
I was like, I have to have a plan, or I'm like, I'll just end up wasting so much unnecessary time.
And were you loading them with cookies you're baking, obviously? Like you're...
Yeah.
Oh, really?
There was one weekend I think I made like 40 odd batches, which would be like near 300 cookies.
Jesus Christ.
Cleared out as well. Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah.
Fucking happy days, man.
Literally cleared out. It was a mad day. Like, I remember they just kept going.
More people kept coming in. I was like, what is going on? And this is a couple of years ago, so this is before the page kind of went mad. So I'm not.
What would it be like now? But to see, I know all them same people, it's still come up now.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I was like, I don't know if I'd be able to handle that amount of people.
If you're looking for two bakers to help you out, I'm telling you now, there's no better man.
Me and his mark because he can't cook.
He'll supervise.
Taste.
Yeah. Clipboard in the corner, like.
Yep. Taste test on every individual cookie.
No, I'm not mad on that one. Like,
what was your like number one cookie?
Classic one was Kinder, like not Kinder Buenos, you know the Kinder bars.
Oh yeah.
And Milky Bar.
Milky Bar, man. Oh,
that combo was the one that always went mad. Or Oreo Milky Bar as well, but the Kinder Milky Bar was like I still had people being like, "Can I get them off you?"
Really? Yeah.
All the time.
You love a good Milky Bar.
I love it. I'm a Milky Bar whore.
Love it. White chocolate.
Honestly,
white chocolate is unbelievable. I love it as well. I actually love it more than you.
Bet you don't.
Do you like ice cream?
Oh no, like I'm not a mad sweet tooth.
Did you ever hear of ice cream? Do you like it?
Never tried it before. I'm a fan for ice cream.
A fan?
Yeah.
Really?
Like chocolate, grand, jelly's grand. If there's ice cream put in front of me, I'm set.
That's you as well.
Man, that's me. Chocolate and crisp, no, whatever.
Milkshakes, a big milkshake man as well.
Oh man.
Like if I'm getting a takeaway with Kaylee, Sorry, I was looking at that L there. If me and her are getting a takeaway, I'm purposely looking at what desserts I could get to see if they do like a sundae or a ice cream or milkshake as well.
Man, that's me own.
I don't like the whole eating milkshake and eating food, drinking a milkshake and eating food. Look, afterwards, yeah, it's grand, but during it, would you be a mad dip your chips into the milkshake and all that?
No, I wouldn't be into it. Like, I've done it, but I wouldn't be into it. Like, I wouldn't be ordering the milkshake just to do that. Like.
The only place that's acceptable would be McDonald's. When you're younger. No, I wouldn't do it, but like I would have had like a cousin and all that did it, and I would have tried it. Like, that's
I swear I didn't do it. Like, he doesn't have Facebook or anything.
Like Spain, yeah. You wouldn't know, he doesn't have Facebook. Did you say that? You just dropped his joke.
Yeah, sound. It's like being back in school again, lads. Fuck's sake.
Did you say that? Did you say that?
Thought I heard someone say that.
That is fucking gas, man. Are you from Coolock your whole life?
Yeah. I grew up in that gaff that I'm in. Like,
did you?
Yeah.
Because we
people never believe it though.
He didn't this morning.
No.
He was like,
no fucking way. He's from
No.
Coolock.
He goes posh for the Coolock.
Yeah. No, like, and I'm middle of Coolock.
That's the
No
middle, is it?
one ever believes the amount of people have been like, when did you move here? And I'm like, I've always been here. See, I didn't go to school in Coolock or anything.
Oh, okay.
I was in school in an Irish school up in Kilbarrack.
Oh shit, really?
So, like, it was such a mix, and most of the lads I hung around with were Raheny and Clontarf.
Oh,
But, like, to people in posh areas, I sound like everyone in Coolock.
Yeah.
But then if you, and I'm saying that now, and I guarantee someone will be like, what? But to everyone in Coolock, I sound posh.
Yeah.
But so I'm like, I can't be both, so I have to be somewhere in the middle. But I know myself, I know I kind of go in and out of both of them. Because obviously I have so many mates around Coolock, and then, But that's, like, it's no one ever believes me. The amount of people have had, like, quiz me on it. Yeah. And I'm like, is this a visa check? Like,
so if you're around the guys from Coolock, you think you can get that accent comes out?
I think 100, because you're just the ear for it, like, you're hearing it, it's definitely going to come out more. But obviously with them, when I'm with I'm going full D4 with the lads. Like.
And are you fluent in Irish?
Yeah, I was in an Irish primary school and secondary school.
Jesus, let's test them out. K-Tal.
Goodness I thought to.
Give them tag, like.
I'm real catagum Duscady and letters. Like you said, and I just had to piss myself now.
Yeah,
Like,
do it.
fuck,
That's your one.
You knew it.
Are you still up to date with it, obviously, because you're out of school?
Up to date.
You're keeping up with the Irish language, are you?
I know myself, my writing with it has gone to shy.
Because you don't do it?
Yeah, like if I have to actually, like, you know, talk and something, if I had to send a text in Irish, the amount of time it'd take to do it.
Please don't ever text us in Irish.
I'm going to start doing it now. Like.
He just has like a... I can't say something there, I don't think we probably should say it, so I just said no.
My stepdad used to be a kindergarten and stuff.
Oh, really? Yeah?
Yeah, but he obviously he's old now. He's like 50. Oh no, he's 44 or something. But he says now, because he doesn't speak anymore, he doesn't know.
I have to, like, I notice myself if someone was to speak to me, if I haven't done it in a few weeks or had a conversation with someone, I actually have to think about, like, how to structure the sentence.
Oh, really?
Where, when, like, up until, say, lockdown, I was still thinking in Irish as much as I was English.
That's mad.
Like, I can still go from one straight into the other, but there's a bit more thinking I have to do now. Like, I can't just roll one and back.
Thomas Cardy talking about that, you know, the boxer?
Yeah.
He talked about that as well. He just thought, like, he used to think in Irish. Like,
Yeah, all the time, like, yeah.
That's mad.
That is, and your family all Irish speakers?
No,
Really?
my ma has real basic Irish. My dad, no. Like, he'll say it himself, he can barely speak English.
Pick the bumpiest road ever here,
Yeah.
boys.
Getting whiplash here.
I don't know what this thing is doing either here.
I'm will too, come on.
Going for an over.
Gatubin. Ah, it's a little out.
Sorry, man.
Gatubin is faster, is it?
I don't know. Lewis means speed. Lewis. That's a mad one, yeah. I can't speak Irish.
Yeah.
Fair play to you. It's one of these things, I've always said this, especially when speaking to my stepdad. I liked it in doing ordinary level or whatever. Like, I thought it was grand, but I don't think enough people in the country do speak it.
Yeah, I've said it for a while that I think all primary schools should be Irish schools.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like, there's no point trying to drag someone into it at like 13, 14, 15. Not that there's no point, but
It's
it's
like a
so much
40-minute
harder.
class every day.
Like, if you're starting at junior infants, the way we did in school,
Yeah.
it's normal days. You're learning as you go.
Yeah.
So like by the time you're kind of second class, first class, you know everything. Like it's normal. It's as much as you know English.
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
Because they're trying to like saying going into secondary school, you know that yourselves. The amount of lads I know, they're like looking for exemptions so they don't have to do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
It's a subject. It's not like there's no interest in it.
that's a big part of it.
What's the point?
And it's
It's very hard. It is very hard. Jesus, let me tell you. No,
I hate language in school.
Did you do another language then in
French,
secondary?
yeah.
And did you find that you picked up French a lot
I
easier?
hate it because
Oh, really?
just the structure of it, like of just subject. I was like, what's the point?
Okay,
like,
yeah.
I just didn't enjoy the way it was taught. Like, and it's nothing on. I think the
The big
teachers half the time. It's just the way it is. Just I don't think it's interesting enough a lot of the time.
Biscoff croissant. But you get taught that in Irish.
Yeah, I learned every subject through Irish.
That's mad,
Or
isn't
English,
it?
obviously.
So that is mad, yeah.
That is mad.
Maths, physics.
Well, in
French.
English, I know this because Ciaran, my cousin Ciaran. Oh, I got Ciaran as well, yeah.
I'm your cousin.
Nice to finally meet Ciaran.
About time.
He done Irish as well. But in English, it's just pure English. You don't go like...
Oh yeah, you're talking English the whole time. Like the teacher wouldn't be speaking to you in Irish and then going through something in English. Like there's no point. Like
That's
to be
fucking mad.
counterproductive there.
Yeah.
But obviously, when they're doing French, they're speaking to you in Irish as if your teacher in your school is speaking to you. Like
That's what you'd be
Jesus.
fucked with.
I'd be fucked in that. No mess.
everything. Like people always get shocked by that. Like I learned physics, French, business, maths, all through
Fucking hell,
all
man.
through Irish. Yeah.
So you know the way, this is just for me now because I'm wondering about this, you have me thinking, do you know the way if someone says, so you obviously grew up, right, your whole family are speaking to you in English, and then when you go to school everything's in Irish.
Yeah, trying to ask your man and dad for help. Like
No, yeah, even that, like what do you do when you go home?
non-existent. Like.
Oh, that
Well,
is-
not non-existent. Like when it came to maths and all, it's obviously a bit easier because just it's maths.
Yeah.
They mightn't understand the question, but I'd be able to. I'd have to translate things.
But if you, like, what's the
Jesus.
Irish word for, like, trigonometry? And you didn't know
Oh.
the English word for it then.
I actually can't even remember that now. Actually,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Would they teach you the English word as well then, just in case?
to an
like-
extent, I feel like you just start to realise what things are as well. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain it because it was never really a thought process. It was just what we did.
Yeah,
like, that
gotcha.
was just the way school was for us.
Jesus.
That was the norm.
That's fucking... Sorry about that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, just before we go off this, I have another one. I was just thinking there. So see the way you said you think every primary school should be in Irish?
Yo, has the.
Yeah, I just keep
Oh,
going
it's
on
not,
that,
I
but
don't
it is,
know.
yeah.
Oh man, I thought that was.
That's why I was like,
No, like, I keep changing, but I don't know. I think for some reason I keep changing back to that.
Want to go back into that question then? Gosh, just for a smooth transition. So see the way you were saying.
Transition.
Now he's a woman. See the way you said.
No wrong with that.
This is so risky, man, what you have to say, but see the way you said that you think every primary school should be Irish speaking. Is that from you coming from someone that then went into French and as you said, you just don't enjoy it because it's a subject now more than a way?
It was just a subject to me, it wasn't day to day.
Yeah.
Where like if everyone, obviously it's so hard to try that you couldn't just do it overnight, like it's not something you could do.
Yeah.
But starting having like junior infants and senior infants, just getting into that habit.
Yeah, I
then
agree.
you're actually gone, I don't think secondary school should be, but if you have all these kids coming up learning everything through Irish to an extent, that means the language would grow and then it's not being forced on them, it's just a normal day.
Yeah.
I know there's so much more to go into it as well than just making Irish primary schools,
Yeah.
I think it'd be a good way of actually getting more people speaking the language.
No, that's a good point, man. Like loads of people try to get out in primary school, like loads.
Yeah.
I had loads in my
The
school.
amount of lads I know in my group of mates, I'd be like, they all just ask for exemptions.
Yeah,
it's
Purposely,
mad,
like
isn't
it
it?
fails so they didn't have to do it. Like.
Yeah.
Like we had this fella in my school and his name was Anto, right? And he didn't do Irish, he stopped in like second class because he said he was Indian. But like his name was Anto. You are Irish, like you can't get away with
What was
this.
his surname?
What? O'Callaghan.
I was trying to think of a name there without being like mad racist. That's
Yeah.
so I just couldn't think of it. Have you done videos in Irish before?
A few, yeah.
Yeah, I think I
Did a
remember
couple,
seeing that
yeah.
early.
Not many, but I did do a few earlier on this year.
Is there
And-
anyone that does that, like Irish videos and has good following or gets...
Yeah, there's a fair few big Irish like language pages. Like their whole content is given, like it's just them talking in Irish.
That's
and
mad.
Given like what this is how you say this. This is what
Oh,
this
yeah,
means.
yeah.
It's like basic phrases and stuff.
Oh yeah,
no.
mansplainers I call them. Mansplainers.
Now there's a fair few like decent sized followings. Irish boys. Like, yeah, definitely.
Fair play.
Definitely tie in with the ASMR as well if you whisper. Yeah, that's well, yeah.
Oh, Connors too.
Connors to talk to, or go hig him, hug my home.
Oh, go hig him.
Don't know what that means. I don't know. That's what that means, is it?
I don't know. I'm not good. This is our man back
What
here
is
for
it?
the Irish.
What is it?
Go hig 'em.
Yeah.
You kind of said two things that don't really go together.
Go on.
What did you do in college?
I did business and Irish.
Did you? Oh, for fuck's sake.
I dropped
This
out.
is a circle.
though. Yeah,
You dropped out, did
yeah,
you?
I dropped out in second year. I wasn't mad in the course when I was actually in it.
Oh, okay.
And then I was like, oh right, I'll defer and change course after the summer. And then I was like, I actually don't know what course I want to do, so I was like, I'll defer again. And then they were like, oh yeah, if you want to defer, you're gonna have to pay fees for the year.
Oh,
Oh,
for fuck's sake.
I had to pay $4,500 to not go to college.
fuck
And all your
yeah.
books are in Irish, so no one can fucking buy them off you. Like.
So I was like, I just ended up leaving then. I was like, I'll eventually go back, and then kind of just didn't happen.
Yeah.
I'd still love to go back and do a course, but
If it wasn't for the TikTok, would you have gone back? And the Instagram and all that?
again, it's kind of hard to answer.
Yeah, true.
Like, it didn't actually happen that way. Like, I wanted to, but
Decided on what course I wanted to do.
until I'd done that.
I don't think I would go back, but I know I do want to go back and do something.
Even to this day?
Yeah, big time. It's always a big regret for dropping out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I should have just stuck it out for another year.
He stuck it
like,
out. And that was like 6 years ago, and he said it's still a regret. Like,
Yes.
loads
Oh
of
no,
times.
100%, yeah. Especially like I remember when all the lads in my course were graduating, I was like, if I had just stuck it out for another year, like
Yeah.
it wasn't, and like
Yeah,
I
we-
passed exams and all, and I still just decided, nah, this isn't for me.
Really?
Yeah.
That is a
You'd end
man.
up down.
that's why I was like, I just.
An interest as much as I thought I would in the course while I was there. Like
Would you
Yeah.
go back and do something food related? Like,
I've thought about that a few times, but I don't like the idea of working in a restaurant.
Yeah.
Like I don't think that's the environment for me.
what about
Like,
your own thing? Though, like a
that's
food
that's
van or
why,
something
yeah. Like I
that,
think
yeah.
that'd work for me. I don't think I'd work in a kitchen.
You don't
like
necessarily need a fucking
no,
culinary yoke for that.
that's
like.
why. And like I don't really. That isn't where my interest is in food. Like
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe some sort of like food management or something like that. To actually learn how to run
Yeah,
a food
yeah.
spot or something along those lines.
Do you like all that like fine dining sort of food? Like,
Yeah, like I have an interest in it, but I wouldn't be going out of my way for it. Like
yeah. Have you seen your man on TikTok? That's he's eating every type of fish, but he's eating like goldfish and all.
Oh.
No.
And do you ever see those little fish that are like blue and red? The little small
Nemos?
something like that. He's cooking every type of fish there is now.
right here, sorry.
Yeah.
It's a bit mad.
That
But
is a bit mad.
Here's a little segue for you. You obviously talked about swimming there,
Yeah.
and you used to do it. I remember seeing your TikTok during the summer when you were on holidays. You were getting up every morning, going for a swim.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he's just into his fitness, his health. Then you had a clip where you were training these two lads. There was two foreign lads in
Yeah.
the pool with you, and I was like, you must think he's a deadly swimmer. Like, I didn't know that you'd done it before
Yeah.
properly. Like, but what's the story with that? Like, how
So-
competitive was it? Or?
Like yeah, I would have went away and a couple of times with swimming. Like yeah, no, I would have been training like 7-8 times a week. Like
Is that like in an aquatic centre?
no, I would have been up. No, we would have raced in the aquatic centre. Yeah.
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, that's where all the competitions would have been. Like the big ones would have been the aquatic centre, not in where the slides are. Like the other pool. Like
Never go down the slide the quickest. No.
Everywhere.
going through some family barreling them out of it. Like.
What type would you do? What was it? Just like sprints?
I was a sprinter. I was always a sprinter. Like I didn't have an interest in the long distance stuff.
I'll show off my Olympic knowledge now because I watched a
I was
bit
about to say, you're already impressing me.
over the Olympics. What was your favourite type of movement? Is it
Butterfly.
technique? Oh, have you ever seen the butterfly?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
I was
mad
a butt and straight through here.
That's
yeah.
a mad one. I don't understand how that works. Give us a demonstration.
Yeah, hang on. We're actually by the water now, lad. I brought me goggles with me just in case.
Did you start that at a young age?
Not as young as most people. Like I would have been 9 or 10, where like kind of most people are in it from kids. Like I was later getting into it, and it was just kind of my mum and dad were just like, try this out, and then just kept with it for fucking years
Did you
after
start
that.
out as like swimming lessons and then progress?
Kinda, basically, like it was not like swimming lessons. It was like not a beginner class. It was like a higher one.
Yeah.
And then your one running that class was like, you should think about going to this club that's in like uses the pool after us. Like she's like, I think it'd work out for you. So I ended up just joining that club and never left it.
I done swimming. Did you know that?
No, I
My
didn't
mum
know
put me in swimming lessons when I was in like third class. I was mad embarrassed because I had to leave every Tuesday early, but I never told anyone in the class.
That you're going swimming. Oh yeah, like it's not a cool sport. Like.
Do you know what? We did that in school as well, in primary school, and in my school it was kind of like everyone wanted to do it. It wasn't looked down upon.
Yeah, but in
Sorry,
school,
you're
but when
going
your
left
man's
here.
bringing you to go swimming lessons outside of school, it's a bit
that's
embarrassing.
yeah,
like.
no, that is.
I'm
Yeah.
a good swimmer now, though. I'm a dude.
No,
John
yeah,
Rice.
yeah.
We were just,
What did you say?
John Rice.
we were just in
I'm actually
Spain.
long distance.
This doesn't suit me.
We were just in Tenerife there. Just when was it? July or something? August?
No, it's September.
Oh, September. Fucking hell, the
And
days.
Connor is a quality swimmer. Like he likes to cling onto the edge of the
Two
pool.
armbands on as well.
No, I am a good swimmer. But he likes. Do you know when you're in the pool relaxing? Like he's like, can we do laps and all?
No,
I'm
just
on
go a
holiday.
bit fast.
Oh yeah, no, I
Walk
get
out.
itchy feet and I'm like, we need to do something.
Do
Like,
you?
yeah.
I
He's
just like
just
Oh,
floating.
it's so
I
much
just-
energy. Like I need to burn this
Really,
off.
yeah. I just like floating. Like I like to see how long I can just sit there without moving.
In
Ever
a
try that
swim-
one?
One of my favourite buzzes is like, you know, when you're in somewhere and they have like an entertainment team and they're like,
yeah.
oh, we're getting everyone to play like a game in the pool.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Kaylee's looking at me being like, go on. But like I'm going in because I'm like, I'm going to make a show of it. I remember we were in Morocco there a few years ago, and like most of the time I actually don't, because I'm like, I don't want to be that fella that's like, I'm deadly, like.
Yeah.
But
I am.
a few lads, yeah, like I know, yeah, I don't need to be told. And I remember just a few lads that had been talking at the pool were like, do you want to play? And I was like, go on, I'll jump in and have a go. And at one point I actually started to swim. Like I was kind of just messing about for a few minutes, so I actually started swimming then.
Yeah,
and they were all like, what the fuck? So like the next morning then, like there was lads, like these lads were in their 20s playing, but there was a few like young fellas with their dads playing as well.
What are you playing at? What?
What?
But then the next morning, all the young fellas
We're like, you're on our team. They're like, team
going to the other team. We don't
on you. Like,
You were the goal.
yeah, they were like, we want him on our team. Like, every day, every
want
morning,
them
yeah.
And you actually good at water polo? Would you ever?
Played a couple of games, but it wasn't really my buzz. Like,
Yeah.
but like there was a transfer from swimming to it. Like,
Oh.
like you're kind of half automatically good because you're strong in the water. Like,
Yeah.
And if you're doing it after, you don't have to build because you're in the pool already. Like,
Yeah.
So it's still.
yeah, you have the fitness for it. Like, it's not like going from running for GA and then trying to get into the pool. Like, the two of them don't go hand in hand.
I'm with you. Yeah, he just touched on it there. Do you like fine dining, right? Now, if you're not cooking for yourself and it's a Saturday night, and we also touched on earlier on about desserts and stuff.
And we
what-
touched on this, touching on what else we touch on, like
Better not touch me.
touching everything. Like,
You can only touch him, and that's it. We told you this. What's your perfect Saturday night? If you're chilling in with the missus. What's your-
Food-wise,
yeah,
like.
Yeah. Oh, do you keep the other stuff to yourself?
Oh, we don't do that. Food wise, see, she loves Chinese. Like, don't get me wrong, I like a Chinese, but I'd prefer a pizza.
Oh,
So
controversial.
yeah, so the two of us tend to be like, I want this, she wants that, so we end up getting Chinese, obviously. Like, but yeah, it depends. Like, I'll get a Chinese, it doesn't bother me. I'll get what I like out of it, but I love a pizza. Like, ideal for me would be a pizza.
Right, what's on the pizza?
Domino's will be talking like.
No, I was only saying this to my cousins last night, that I love a
Hey.
chipper that does a good pizza.
I agree.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
because
Oh,
I
yeah.
think some sides and Domino's are a bit scrap, like the garlic bread and all that grand, but the chicken's dirt, the chips, the wedges and all that dirt. But if you get a chipper that does good pizza, you get chipper chips, you can get onion rings, you can get batter sausages and all as well.
Man,
But when you
agree.
say a good pizza, do they have a pizza oven? Or
Yeah,
are they
like-
just fucking.
Yeah, not just an oven yolk going into an
Yeah,
actual
right.
pizza oven, like, you know, you get them Italian chipper sort of a thing. Like.
Yeah.
We need to try
Yeah.
one of those. And
Oh,
stuff,
they're
'cause
banging.
Yeah.
You were talking about just Vincenzo's up the road.
No.
like,
No,
stick
no,
it in
no,
the
no, no,
microwave,
no,
like.
no.
Did you ever get when they do the little tiny pizzas of pepperoni in a chipper?
Yeah.
Do you like them?
Oh no, I like the big slices.
He's gonna go mad. I don't really like that Ciarán Dunne.
Yeah.
Say,
Can you get out actually?
Food not done right.
Yeah.
it's going well.
Fucking
wasn't it, up
Egypt.
until the end there.
No, but I like the little small pepperoni. But there is, and I do agree what he's saying there, because you do get the chipper chips and everything.
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah, I
think.
never thought of that side of it.
Yeah, if you can get like, but there's only a handful of chippers that you can do it with, like, because I feel like a lot of them, it's obviously pizza isn't their fucking priority.
No.
Yeah. But do you like a kebab?
Oh yeah,
See, I love kebabs, but I wouldn't get a kebab out of a chipper. He loves a kebab out of a chipper.
depends on the chipper though.
Hold on. No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Me and you got one out of Vincenzo's. That's the only one I ever get out of.
I don't like the ones out of the chipper.
I never get out of the chipper.
Yeah,
That's
you
at the
do.
wreck in my head now.
You always, the one down in Enfield. The one down in Enfield.
That's not chipper. That's
Ladies,
not chipper.
It is.
Right, we'll get back into this
What,
later.
do you like chicken or lamb down there when you get it?
I like a mixed one.
Oh, my man.
Yeah, I
I'm
like a
not
mixed
big
one,
on
yeah.
Lamb, but I wouldn't mind a mixed, but more chicken. than lamb.
I'd say I'd go for a chicken more time because there's a few times you get a dodgy lamb kebab and you're like, I don't know if I trust this anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you're going right here, right, like,
Chicken's
yeah.
all good.
Right.
Whereas chicken's always a safe bet.
Yeah,
Okay.
big. They're just goujons
Yeah.
chopped up like
Yeah,
that sound.
that's always the fucking case.
But yeah, no, I like that whole controversy there with the pizza because I think especially lately, when spice bags came into it, Chinese was just everyone's go,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
And that's, I don't know, I think I've had so many, I just got fed up with them. And then I was like, you know what, I was like, I actually prefer pizza.
The good thing with Chinese though, you can have a bit of variation. You can just go stars today.
Yeah,
Just get
yeah,
ribs
yeah,
and
you don't
chicken
just have to
wings.
get one thing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He's
yeah.
a big starter man. If we go up to his
So,
house now,
yeah.
it's 10 starters. Like
That's my buzz.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I'd rather get...
No, I just want to let you know, like, I'm included here as well.
Yeah, no, I love that. Like,
Are you a big fan of the Yuck Sun?
that's the mince, is it?
Yeah. Oh,
I wouldn't really order it, but like I've had it a few
I
times.
know
Like,
what
We
you
have to
haven't-
bring him to one. We have to bring
Yeah.
him to one.
Oh, man, there's a place down with us that does the nicest, but the thing you have to do is it's chicken yolk sun.
Yeah,
okay, yeah,
fuck,
okay,
yes.
It's
yeah,
a
yeah.
game changer.
Do you ever, one of my big things I have to get it when I get a Chinese is like aromatic duck, you know, like the duck pancakes.
Oh, yeah.
Like if I'm getting a Chinese, I have to get that.
Really?
Have to get it. Like
They
there's no
started to
way.
do stuff like that in Lidl and all now, and it's pretty similar. Like you
They're
can-
solid, yeah.
nice,
The
like-
kind of trays you just bang in, like yeah, no, they're actually
Yeah,
sound,
yeah.
yeah.
They're whopper. I would be always like, oh no, you can't get not the same as a Chinese one.
But they
There's
are.
an advert for Lidl on Swansea as well. Yeah.
Do you ever see that Chinese fella that he does, do you know the pancakes? How many can he eat in like 60 seconds? And he just puts them in his mouth and he sucks them down.
when the girl, do you ever see the girl that started doing it? She puts a pancake on her
Oh
mouth
yeah,
and
she doesn't
puts
actually
the-
fill it.
Do you
Yeah.
ever see that?
Oh, she fills it in her
She
mouth.
puts
Yeah.
a pancake on over
And then
her
just
mouth.
pushes all the
And
food
then-
into the pancake. Like.
Yeah.
People are mad, aren't they?
People are mad. Oh, stop, you're so mad.
You're crazy.
I suppose you don't need a plate.
Oh, stop.
But, Clare Hall.
Yeah.
Man, I don't understand the north side. I thought me and him are actually gobshites. Because we did another fella we did out with our mate Paddy. He lives down Ballymun.
Right.
And we were out here and he knows Ballymun from his family. Like, but other than that, me and him are just so lost.
Oh, but
like,
that's the same when that's
Yard, like Drimmen and all, I wouldn't be too horrendous because me, like, a few my dad's side would be out there. Like,
oh, are they? Yeah.
But outside of like one little area, don't fuck.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's mad how the life goes on in different parts of the sea. I was in, no, it's just
Life is mad.
That's a mad old quote.
I was going,
Yeah, it's just. I just think like you could be like a real chill guy, but it's just mad how life goes on. in
all
different
these
parts of the
people in
city.
these cars have lives. Isn't that?
I was in the Bifidian about 2 months ago, do you remember? And I was like, this is mad. People are here like doing what we do in Liffey Valley.
Why are they here?
You
They do this every day. Like.
They're not in Liffey Valley. Like, it's just, it's so
Actually,
mad.
I actually only think I've been in Liffey Valley once.
Have you?
Yeah.
Fuck man, it's a whopper. Come on.
Buzz out. Like.
And where would be your favourite shopping centre?
North. Have you ever seen Northside in Coolock?
I've actually never been. Oh, no, I have
You're
been.
going left up
Blanche
past
would
these
be, would
lights.
it? This
Blanche
side
is
of
I
town.
like Blanche.
Yeah.
No, yeah, Blanche is alright, but it's a bit dull, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't that?
Here's
Like I don't
one-
like going to it. Like I once a year. Like it's nice going out. It's
year.
enough.
Here's one we'll use to fill the time, but we should have probably asked this at the start. What's your Nando's order? You were
Nando's.
snapping, you didn't ask that one, didn't you?
Great one.
See, I was a fiend for getting value for money out of Nando's, so I used to get the half chicken all the time.
Yes.
Just because it was the same price as the chicken butterfly, but you're
I
getting
think it's nice.
and you're getting a half a chicken.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's nicer as well. But then there was a wrap they started
A while was it the feet?
like that, had like halloumi, chicken
Oh, yeah,
thighs,
yeah.
then like a kebab buzz,
Between that and the half.
chicken, yeah.
To this day, that's your order?
Yeah, either or, depending on what humour I'm in. And then sides, garlic bread and peri chips.
It's hard though, and sometimes.
Go on again, go on. You can do it.
The Nando's we had the other day, the garlic bread was underdone, wasn't it?
So
I remember getting a mash before and it was cold in the middle. I'm like, this is absolutely fresh out of the microwave. I don't see the buzz about Nando's.
do you not?
No,
I
like
had that feeling when I asked that question. You
yeah,
were mad and
like it's I'd rather go get a Burger King. Like, I genuinely,
Really?
like, value for money and how much I enjoy it, I don't think Nando's is great. Like, I'll still get it because it's convenient and, like, you know, when you don't want to feel disgusting about getting food, grand. But I don't think it's good value. And I don't think the food's great either. Like.
I'm always like that. Now, I do enjoy it when I get it, but I always say to you, I'm never looking forward to it.
No, it's last resort for me. Like, fuck it, we'll just stop in here and grab food.
Really?
Like,
That's like him.
Like, if I was in town, I'd rather go, like, Bunsen or something and actually get something that's going to be good.
Yeah.
Not fair.
So you must be a big burger man. Like,
Yeah.
That's another thing. Would you... I like burgers now myself, but I wouldn't get them like in a normal restaurant.
I wouldn't get like I'd be going to Bunsen just for that. Like I wouldn't be ordering a burger out somewhere. Like
especially in a pub or something. Do you know what it is?
There's better options.
Yeah.
Boring. I'm like, you can surely get something nice out, like a bit more exciting than that. Like
my stepdad now, I'm not talking about loads today, I love this now, but so he's like, you never talk about me. But he gets a burger everywhere, that's his first choice on bar. Is
he fussy or just that's his buzz?
He's fussy as well.
Kaylee's like that, man. She's so like, she's gotten better, but
Goujons and chips, man.
like our steak and chips.
Steak? Oh, fussy people don't usually like steak.
Yeah, but I've now she's come up to medium well.
Oh yeah, tell him well done at the end. Mid-sentence.
No, she's gotten better, so I think she's at a medium well now. But that's it. It's
some pepper sauce, like they are all good.
And then you're going right at these lights.
Oh, is this the cinema we're back at?
Yeah.
That was a nice little loop, wasn't it?
Yeah, it actually worked out alright.
King drive-through, that's a mad one, isn't it?
Yeah, there's nothing that down with us.
Is there not?
No.
That's there, so like that's there as long as I'm alive. That Burger King, like I remember when I still remember going to it and there was a smoking and non-smoking area in there, like. But like the right hand side was non-smoking and the left hand side was smoking. Remember being 8 being like, this doesn't really make sense.
Is that a political stance? And he was like that, with the election and all that. I don't know anything else about the election, so don't talk about it.
I'll get nervous.
Oh, that's gas. Did you know what I think about loads of sites? There's I'm on the right one. See the way that is real brick building? No offence or anything, but does that give you a mad English vibe?
Yeah. No, I know exactly what you mean. It's like when you go over and you're just like, these estates are different to our estates. No, I get exactly what you mean.
There's in Fisbury, there's a little shopping centre there, and every time I look at it, I'm like, that looks like I'm in Birmingham.
It does have a real, I know what you mean.
Yeah, so if you want to come to the south side, come over.
Buzz over, you let me in. You'll sign me passport. I know all these lads in there, and I'd still feel like an awkward walking in. Yeah. But in fairness, I think I'd get dogs abuse every time I go in now if I did. Like, look at who missed our big time. Like the lads, they always slag me. Yeah.
Do you want to give the little let's go get food?
Let's go get food, lads. Yeah. Nobody said that. Ciaran, good choice.
Sound.
Good choice. Do you want to give it a little shout out?
Yeah, Coffee Lounge Coolock, one of the best breakfast rolls or baps you'll ever get.
Yeah, bleep that out and send it to them. Put it in if you pay us.
Invoice them for that.
Everyone knew Ciaran in there.
Yeah, so. Honestly, like, fucking hell, walked in like with
it was nice for a change, you know what I mean? To not be the most sexy.
It's nice to be like,
getting all the attention. Like.
It's nice to be, do you know what? It's nice to be a normal person sometimes, doesn't it? Everyone thinks they're a celebrity until the celebrity walks in the room.
That was Whopper. We all got the breakfast pap.
Yeah.
Pap?
It was
banging. What was that again?
I don't know.
Good show. Do you know what's a mad one? Do you like French toast?
I'm not mad in a sweet breakfast, but like, I don't mind it. Like pancakes, I'm like, oh yeah, grand every so often. Same with yolks, but like baps, rolls is what I'm going for. Like.
Baps are...
That's a bit of me as well. I'm not a mad sweet breakfast person.
Me too. Baps are...
What? You're such a lawyer, man.
I do like French toast.
Like, remember you used to do that with the French toast where you dip your hands in the bar?
Oh, he makes it like
and then throw his hand on the van. Like.
Oh no!
It's so weird.
You'll never get my fingertips.
It hurts every time, but it tastes so good.
Fucking hell.
Oh, stop.
He makes up some bollocks like this week in the podcast. He said this a while ago to wind me up, right? He's getting me mixed up with someone else. But he said I used to bite me sleeves in school.
No, I remember you doing that as well.
I used to bite them all square.
The whole time we were in there, you were nibbling on your sleeves, man.
Ta.
Realistically, it's not long, it's even. It's even from sleeves. Gansy sleeves, Gansy.
Are you sure you're not fluent?
Ah, fucking.
Gansy. Lads, I love a bit of pudding, yeah, but it gives me heartburn. Do you get heartburn for pudding?
No.
No,
You
I'm
don't
not
have a
soft,
heart.
man.
What did you say?
I'm not
Staring
soft.
into me, man. He is staring into me. Oh, there's loads we want to get into now. When we have you on the podcast, obviously for an hour, we get you a 3-hour podcast. Probably, is that alright?
Yeah.
Go for that, yeah.
Yeah, I'll
There's
send you the
loads-
rates.
There's loads. They're all the same. These influencers, aren't they? They're
Schemers.
money hungry
Won't do what?
bastards. Fucking hell. He actually said he's bringing me for dinner as well. Like, we're all gonna see breakfast, girl. I love milkshakes, Connor. Do you? I know you like milkshakes.
You know what's deadly? Carveries.
And burgers.
Hamburgers,
as well,
yeah.
yeah.
Do you have any beef on social media? With?
Like what other people?
Yeah.
No, like as I was saying to you in there, I'm like, I don't see the point in getting involved until someone gets involved.
Yeah.
Like if someone wants to start something with me, I'd probably just laugh half the time because I'm like, shit isn't that serious.
Yeah.
Same with like trolls and all. I'm like, oh, you are actually serious about this. I'm like, I know they're trying to rage bait 9 times out of 10, but when I wind them up back, you can tell they're actually fuming over.
Yeah.
They're like, you're not supposed to do it back to me. Like, this isn't how this works.
But that's mad. They put comments on it and then they expect you not to say I'm back.
Yeah, like as if I'm just gonna read it. Like some are worth my most of the time I can tell if I can wind them up.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'm like, oh, is this fella actually just gonna melt my head if I go back and forth with him? Like,
Yeah.
and I got most of the time it is like that. Where just like, you know what, you aren't even worth trying to slag back. But some of them I get a good kick out of.
Yeah.
It's enjoyable.
Do you know the horses we've got 1 or 2 days? It's like user 7846324. Why am I letting him get to me? Like, you know,
With that. He actually
in
does.
brackets, Blaze.
Brace.
Again, and that's why I don't get like if someone with a private page wants to try like slate me. There was one I used for a while. I'd be like, "Oh man, can you do a video showing me how to do it properly?" Like, like can you like you're clearly the expert here. Like, you're obviously like you have a better voice than when especially try to slag me the way I speak or something.
I don't understand the speak thing. Why is this
I
a
don't
thing?
get it. People always say, I think it's because depending on where you're from is what you're deciding about me. So like if you're coming from say Coolock and all and you're hearing me speak, I don't sound like I'm normally from Coolock. So you just assume I'm a posh prick, and then someone from a posher area, I sound the exact same from all the lads from Coolock, so I must be a scumbag or a shitebag then. So I think that's what it is that it's someone thinking I'm playing into an accent or a role rather than just talking the way I always talk. Like I talk the way I've been talking to you is obviously we've been having more of a like that's what I mean. I'm born a cunt. I say
Well,
that
the camera wasn't on, we were inside, you're a bit different, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I was like, no, I didn't have to keep the character up. Like. But like that's obviously there's a bit more. My videos there's no emotion because why would there be? I'm telling you basic instructions. Do this, do that. Like there doesn't need to be a level of excitement with that. So obviously me having a laugh with you is, of course I'm talking differently because I'm having a laugh. Like we're having a conversation. I'm not just saying what it is I'm doing next and what you need to do next after that. Like, sound for that.
Sorry, no, I thought you. When you were talking, I was just thinking about my next question.
No, when he said posh, I went, real loud, and I was like, oh, fuck. Because he was like, some people think I'm posh, and I goes, like that.
Yeah, you are.
You get it going there. Edit from now.
What did you want to know?
Action.
What question?
Just finish it. How would you want to finish off?
I'll let you do it, because I don't really like doing that intro and extra shit. Like, I do and I don't.
It's right.
Can you do it?
Hang on.
Ciaran, it was a pleasure.
Ciaran, thanks very much, brother. What a fucking legend.
We're going to have you on the podcast and get further into different stuff.
Absolutely. It'll be all over.
Cheers, brother.
See you later. I've sweaty hands.
Yeah, so
do it.
Oh, you did the thing and I did the...
Yeah.
Thanks, girl.
That's a bit gay, innit?
If you want there with know where he lives, drop us a DM.
Tenner. Our alarm code as well.
You definitely have an alarm, don't you, in Coolock?
Yeah.
You definitely have
100%.
that yoke on the door, you know, the little latch lock, you put the chain across now.
What do you want to do? I don't live in a hotel.
Oh, fuck you, I'm cutting that out.
He's made a show me, I don't want
So I went out there because I needed the belch.
Oh, right.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know what you're doing.
Do you know
just
what?
nibbling on us. You can't let the lads see me. Oh, yeah.
It's sweating, bro. Will you put the
People are
fucking
going to
windows
think
down?
we're getting up to all sorts in here. Like,
It's getting steamy, you know.
it's rocking back and forth as well. Like.
Give us a tissue with it in there.
What do you want the tissue for?
Because I'm all...
Look at this.
What else is in there? Do you have any gravy in there as well? Like,
a little secret stash.
just in case.
Oh, and you're telling
There's
me...
2 drumsticks in the back as well. Like.
And you're telling me his car has the rat?
Oh yeah. Man.
Yeah. What are you doing for dinner?
Can we come?
Just like gross for days, lads.
I actually have leftovers from
yeah,
yesterday as
yeah.
well. Yeah. Bit of
That's
ham there too if you want.
Those roasties get...
Real ham or wafer ham.
Oh, wait.
Has to be a packet. Has to be a packet of wafer ham on that. Is that what you have for Christmas tonight?
Yeah.
Just a Tesco fucking.
Big fucking bag of farts.
But like he doesn't even take them out of the pack. He has the open packet on his plate.
To look posh, to look a bit posh.
Presentation, obviously. Like.
Put salt and pepper on it and all.
Yeah, the smell of farts, literally just taking out my packet of ham. Who's been farting in these packets before they sealed them? Like, yeah.
I probably got to about 7. Or no, 9 I'd say. 9. Why is everyone going quiet when I talk, boys? What's that about?
No, we're just interested, man.
He's Pharaoh Jocks on
Just
his do these honey glazed carrots.
Yeah, I did maple ones yesterday.
He cooks carrots and puts honey on top.
Here
Like
we go.
carrots and a bit of water in the microwave and then he puts honey on top. Honey glaze.
You even said that up, Whopper.
I don't remember him saying that.
No.
Bro. Oh, that was some laugh.
That was a great one today, I'm not gonna lie.
Speak for yourselves.